Hey everybody, it's Glenn, back in this video with another episode of Confessions of an Ebayaholic featuring the Guardians of the Galaxy. What a bunch of knockoffs. I couldn't resist spending $7.99 of my money on these bootleg action figures from eBay via China. For fun, I'm going to compare each one to their officially licensed counterparts, manufactured by Hasbro, starting with Star-Lord. Ooh! And to that, I'd add, what? Seems the knockoff Star-Lord is playing Superman with his swishy red cape. Hasbro's featured an interchangeable head, so we can pop off the masked head quite easily and change it for the unmasked one with Chris Pratt's likeness. And so the knockoff follows suit, but seems when he removes the mask, his hair changes from brown to gold. Let's swap these. Proving a bit tricky. Oh. Well, he also comes with his signature guns, but having no head likely makes him a worse shot. But let's prop the head back on to compare the likeness, and just look at the bootlegs. Beady eyes actually don't. When you're tied up in a basement, your screams muffled by a tape gag, then those beady eyes are the last ones you'd want to look into. In fact, in that scenario, they will be the last ones you look into. But beady serial killer eyes aside, can Hasbro's Star-Lord do this? Don't think so. Moving on to Star-Lord's love interest, Gamora, or should we call her Galessa, or maybe Gonorrhea, or just Little Black Riding Hood. The hooded cape isn't screen accurate, but it seems when action figure counterfeiters take a break from action figure counterfeiting, they read comics. But to achieve a movie likeness, and I'm using the word likeness very loosely, she comes with an alternate unhooded head, so let's swap those and hope that can be done without snapping. Yes! Does seem like the plastic of the neck joint is very stressed though. Now let's wrestle this one on. Oh darn it, I forgot to remove the cape. Grrr, let's try that again. And alas, the bootleg didn't survive another head swap. So here she is compared to Hasbro's officially licensed effort. Side by side, they're like sisters. And by sisters, I mean the knockoff was likely a co-joined parasitic twin sister that was removed via a back alley surgery and somehow survived being left for dead in a trash can. But that said, can Hasbro's Gamora do this? Don't think so. Next up, it's Drax the Destroyer. The knockoff here on the right compared to Hasbro's on the left, and as they turn you can see on the knockoff the deco of Drax's tattoos don't extend onto his back. More alarmingly, neither do the paint deco of his pants, fixing him permanently pants pulled down, mooning us, or perhaps he's wearing arseless chaps. But as we now look at Drax's alternate head, at the very least it's third time lucky as I was able to swap the heads without snapping the neck, and of course, he does this. Moving on, and they are Groot. With the knockoff being really quite diminutive in comparison, making him look like Groot's son, or Spore, or whatever you call the result of Groot getting jiggy. Taking a closer look, and the eyes haven't been that carefully painted, leaving him with one staring straight at us, and the other permanently checking that a bird has not nested on top of his head. And of course, and now Groot's best bud, Rocket Raccoon, with Hasbro's figure and the knockoff going toe to toe and nose to nose and Goofy Big Gun to Goofy Big Gun. And if I'm honest, of them all, these two represent the least distance between official and knockoff, with Hasbro's on the left looking like he's had Rufus slipped into every drink he drank on Nowhere, while the knockoff captures a bit more of Rocket's spunky spirit, albeit seemingly with no eyes and muck on his snout from, I don't know, rooting through trash cans. He's a raccoon, right? And of course, now are the LEDs nonsensical, or perhaps trying to capture that moment when Star-Lord grabs the Infinity Gem, the Guardians all hold hands and all go a bit glowy? But if that is the case, what's the knockoff Hulk's excuse? Anyway, for more of the knockoff Avengers, click the video on the left, and for the previous episode, click the video on the right. Subscribe for more, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.